Hey Geminis, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. My name is Sin, if you guys are new. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, of course, you're always welcome. Usually, these are love readings, but other things can come out. So take the messages as you wish. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email is down below. That's the best way to get in contact with me. If you would like to donate towards the channel, my link is also down on the bottom. All right, so let's see what's the current situationship, relationship going on with you. I pulled out a couple different decks today. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. Cross. Somebody going through a really hard time right now. Maybe a test of faith. Depression. A lot of things going on mentally. Could also be an energy of being very spiritual. This could be a big help for you currently, you or your person. The light breath. It could be a couple different people involved. Doesn't have to be romantically. There's just maybe some distress because there's a situation that involves a lot of people here, and there is definitely either a couple or multiple couples. At the far end, I do see someone feeling left out of a situation. Okay. I see an outcome here as far as this situation, that it's going to get fixed. It's going to be happy. But there is situations that people are looking at. There's something that's, it could be involved where you have a lot of anxiety that you're going through, mental anguish, something that is really bothering you. And it can involve a couple different people. It can involve your relationship. It can involve someone that's really close to you. There could also be someone here that's not really aware of certain situations that are going on. They could, okay, comes this snake. There is definitely, I'm going to pull one more card before I start talking on that. I feel that someone here is really going over their options. There's something in reference to causing you some type of mental anguish. You keep going over things and over again. There could be someone additional involved within the outside of the relationship, actually. And wanting to or needing to make a decision. You're at a crossroads here. So weighing pros and cons here, going back and forth about certain things. So there could be an established relationship already, and there could definitely be another person that's on the outside that's involved. You either brought them in or whatever the case may be. You know what it is for you. All right. Let's pull your energy and your person's energy. I'm going to put your energy on the left-hand side. And your person, whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're thinking of, on the right. Your energy is that of unleashing your creativity. You're trying to be very creative in what you put your energy towards. You could work with your hands. You could be into welding things. March could be significant. January, September. Your person is going through a position of learning certain lessons that they have been brought, right? They are going through a position of transition. They're learning a lot. They could be diving into new areas of study, whatever their interest may be. I think you are trying to come up with something to be creative about something. Unless you are creative like yourself in reference to the arts or even poems, writing things down. I think you're getting away from a lot of things by being creative, or you should be creative. Let's see what our thoughts are on either side. I think you have an energy of, you're trying to keep your thoughts together most definitely, and you want to be creative about the way that you move in situations, right? This is not for everyone, but some of you may like to smoke. Doesn't necessarily have to be cigarettes. What I see is more of weed smoke. If you like that, you like that. You know what I mean? Or hookah, whatever. It kind of mellows you out and relaxes you. I think there is something that's truly bothering you, and it could deal with an outside source, an outside female. Doesn't necessarily mean that there's cheating here, but there's a situation here that you have to choose one way or another. Like, you want to make a decision, but you keep going back and forth. You're in the middle of making a decision here. You kind of focus on the everyday, mundane tasks, like going to work, focusing on certain things, but there is time where you unwind and you go into probably situations that you kind of depend on. And that could be like the smoking, the drinking, whatever you feel. Your person, whether you're in connection with them or not, or whoever you're thinking of, there is something that the connection with you, the energy that you both had with each other still affects them. It's still on their mind. It still goes, you know, over and over. They're going through a transition period where they're learning certain things, right? Looking to pick up a trade, like I said. I think you feel sorry about something. I think you're very regretful about certain things that you've done. And you wish that things could have been different, and you could have possibly done something differently, treated this person differently. So there could be some distance between you and your person, but it doesn't necessarily point that in that direction. It could just be a situation that you're sorry about not handling a situation a certain way. What's the advice here between these people? Someone needs to be assertive in a situation, whether that's you or your person. Just be assertive. And I think it's an energy of, if you want something, or if you want to change something, if you want to make some type of moves, then you're gonna have to be assertive in whichever way you want to move. Clarify the be assertive for me, please. Three of Swords. So it's directed towards you, okay, Gemini, because it's a sword energy. There is the Three of Swords, which is in reverse. Sorry, I couldn't find my... All right, so this is being assertive towards either offering forgiveness, having optimism, releasing the pain. Maybe you need to say sorry to someone, offer an apology of some type of... And I see there was a situation here that possibly you couldn't have handled in the best way. But you guys flip it how you want to flip it. What are we working on? Gemini, what's Gemini working on? You got Hannah. What you're working on is right now is either understanding a situation, being a witness to something, or having compassion towards a situation, place, person, or thing. So we'll definitely clarify. What your person got was Estefania, right? They're releasing. And they're releasing and letting go of certain things. And it could very well be you. But there's still some type of connection that they hold on to, because Estefania can feel as though there's a chain, there's a bond there. Clarify Hannah for me, please. Three of Wands. Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Three of Wands happens to be in reverse. There is a lack of foresight, maybe obstacles to long-term goals. There is obstacles to having that compassion that you need to have towards either your person, whoever this situation involves up here, and understanding of this situation, which I think you are fully aware of what this involves. It involves someone within your relationship and then other people outside of your relationship. And I feel as though it wasn't handled properly. Clarify, Estefania, please. Yep. They're releasing and moving forward, especially with the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer or someone who has Cancer in their chart. I think they're letting go of something. A lot of your people have moved forward and are just letting go because the situation, even though they still feel a certain way towards you, there is still that connection that they have for you. It could be an energy of just like wanting to keep it pushing. It didn't work out the way that they wanted it to, or situations just weren't kosher. Let's pull some after as far as an outcome. It's an outcome between Gemini and their person. What's going on after? I think with dealing with you, your person definitely, it was a moment to learn from. It was a step to learn from, and that's why they have the teachable. How teachable are you? It was like a cycle they had to learn from. Ten of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ten of Cups has to deal with family, relationships. An offer coming through with the Knight of Pentacles, maybe from a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. practical. Yeah. There's definitely some type of offer. Maybe either you or your person does want to make some type of offer so that a relationship could happen, so things can be aligned. Talking about certain things, there's going to be harmony within a relationship, marriage. This could be an energy of them just not holding on to the past and just picking up and going because they weren't getting what they were looking for out of a situation. So this is interesting as far as the turn of events. But I think within a family, there's going to be harmony where we're able to understand one another. We're going to be on the same vibe, sharing, being practical. Your stability is your home, your safety, is where you feel most comfortable at, right? You could have dealt with someone who is very mature, probably acts older than what they actually are, or, some of you like the older women, but I think that they're trying to, there's a mature woman which can also play into the situation that came up here where there's other people involved, right? Your person's trying to learn, trying to heal, trying to, from whatever situation involves, she is either this mature woman or it involves a mature woman. Official person. Someone who is, so, give me one more card. Official person. They could have you on their, definitely on their, so I see an older couple. There's somebody else here. I knew there was more than one people. So, more than one people. Wealthy man. Someone who is very good with money. And that can definitely be you because you got, doesn't necessarily have to be a male peep. But you are good with money or you work in money. Like something involving money. You could have a good amount of it. Talking about a situation, messages, correspondence. It could deal with legal paperwork or something like that. Or just talking about a situation. There is an older couple, a wealthy man, which I think there's this, you are here and there's a situation involving either a couple with someone who is, I have someone who is very authoritative here as well. Could be a motherly figure, a grandmother, a mother, the mother of your child. Well, this person's actually older. They're corresponding, talking out a situation. Great Fortune House, and give me one more card for that. Something involving a home, perhaps, your security. You expected something out of a situation. You were waiting around for something. court paperwork. Something that involved legal work, where you're going to be talking about a situation, and there's going to be adjudication, where being able to talk about it and comprehend certain things. What's the outcome? Family coming together. So it's not strangers. It's definitely someone within the family. This definitely makes sense to someone. Someone made a journey. Someone traveled. Someone picking up their stuff and leaving because of being able to weigh certain options. I think that you are very good with money. All right. There's something involving your security or your home, and you expected a lot from something, from someone, or a situation. You waited for something to come through, to talk about it, to have that moment of being able to talk about it. You're waiting. You want to come to an understanding on things. And honestly, I think the cards that came out from the Kipper don't have nothing to do with actual relationship. I think there is a situation outside of your relationship that is going on. All right. There is family involved, or the family. There is an older woman here, someone who is also an official person, and the wealthy person, which is you. You're good with money. You work in banking or something like that, and being able to talk about a situation. I would like to get one more card on that. Messages corresponding. There's wanting to talk and adjudicate between both of you. You, this person, you want person or people, like older man, yep. So there's there's people just coming from the sides. I think that you and whatever situation's going on over here, there is distance between you and them. Give me one more for the mature. Okay. Bad health. I think bad health in this situation. It feels as though someone's mental has gone to shit because of the fact that the situation is causing a lot of stress. And that could very well have to do with your person, right? Six of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Something that you thought was over and done with is definitely coming back. All right. Something from the past. It's not something... It's something from the past that's still brewing currently, and you would like to talk about a situation, and it involved legal work. The person that it involves with is at a distance. It could definitely deal with your person's family, because I have an older woman, older man, and then you here. There's correspondence. Maybe there have been talks over the phone. There could have been communication with written format of text, letters, something like that. And I feel as though someone has been put in a space to the point where they're sick over the situation. I think your person is definitely going through a teachable moment. Something is definitely affecting them in some type of way. They want to release and let go and move forward. There's issues, there's fights, because the Chariot can also stand for issues and fights. Clarify the paper cards for me. Yep. They want to get back on the understanding of things, all right? They want to be sympathetic on both fronts. Her family, you as well, because obviously we're connected in some way. They want to be diplomatic about the situation. They want to show devotion. And they also, this can also stand for the counselor. They want to fix things. They want to talk about things. I feel that there was a situation here that kind of, we have to pick a fork in the road. There's decisions that we have to make. As far as a relationship, nothing came out for that. I think the situation that's coming out here is that a lot of people are involved, and there's a situation that needs fixing, that needs talking, unless you guys haven't done it already. I think at the end of the day, there is going to be a compromise, being able to offer something to one another. I see family coming together, really talking about certain things. There's definitely something from the past. Okay. And happy news here. Happy news, most definitely. So it's going to be a good outcome, and this definitely makes sense to someone out there. Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it made sense. Drop a line down below if it did, because this is woo. And we'll definitely talk next week. Bye.